I didn't necessarily see myself here. I really didn't know where that came from. So starting business wise, before all that, I worked at Dodger Stadium, was an usher. 6 to 8 hours on my feet all day, which isn't a lot. It's just, you got to watch baseball games, but it was like crap pay. I think at the time you were making $12 an hour as an usher.
Did you watch baseball?
Yeah, I love baseball.
Were you a big baseball fan?
Fuck yeah, dude. Dodgers.
Were you just happy to be there?
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's what I think about all the
100%, dude. That was like probably like the best time ever. Like I was able to go get paid to watch Dodger games, but you also have to watch the crowd. Yeah. Like you got to make sure they're not acting stupid. But honestly, I never had anyone terrible. But like, no, just Dodger Stadium. I still remember the time when, Clayton Kershaw did his threw his no hitter, because literally everybody in that stadium, nobody was working, past the 7th inning. Once he was actually pitching through and he went through 7 and had no outs, everyone started being like, this can really happen. And it just like from the 8th inning to the 9th inning, literally the 9th inning, nobody was working. It was the ushers were watching, the cops that were there were watching, and nobody, like all the drunk people, everyone was just watching. Like there was nobody was doing anything else but watching him pitch. And when he fucking did it, dude, the stadium went nuts. All the workers were high-fiving, like the fans. Like it was nuts. Nobody was working that day. It was literally everyone was just watching that. And that was like pivotal of Dodger moment. Luckily, I was to be a part of that. But just odd jobs. Worked at Planet Fitness, worked at Macy's, worked at JCPenney's.
What'd you do at Target?
Retail. Like just fucking, I worked in the food.
I could not imagine.
Yeah. No, I worked at Target for 2 years. But like it never really clicked in my brain how I kind of got here. Cause literally like I come from literally a background of retail, and then jump over to straight up owner, CEO, running multiple $1 million businesses, being completely fine.
Did you always want to be a business person? Did you always want to work for yourself?
Yeah, eventually. When I first formed, and this was random. This was out of a video game. Like, so, and what's actually funny? So CS:GO betting was a big thing. It's where you bet with virtual skins in game. Like, say for instance, you play Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and honestly, more than half of the people that game are gonna know exactly what it is. Right.
I don't know what that is.
Any gamer that you come across, or anyone that comes across, like they'll be, oh shit, CS:GO. Like it's equivalent to it's way before Valorant. A bunch of people know Valorant. A lot of people don't know what CS:GO is. Or Counter-Strike 1.6. I come from Counter-Strike 1.6, and then it turned into CS:GO after. But so anyway, it was like a whole different world. It was like a whole gaming world. You would join teams 5-on-5, terrorists plant the bomb, counter terrorists go and try and defuse the bomb, and you have tactics. You have smokes, flashes, grenades. You can smoke out tunnels, you could smoke out places, and then you go in as a team. That's basically what it was. But so anyway, in this game, you were able to get virtual skins that literally ranged from a couple cents to thousands. I mean, like literally like a sniper rifle. I think the highest one that I ever had was a Dragon Lore, and it cost like 20,000. Like
people pay real money for fucking
so that's
virtual.
Yeah, dude. So like that's insane to me. Like the virtual skin game was nuts, and I bring this up because I literally just on one of my TikToks, maybe less than a week ago, he was like, oh my God. He was like, I remember you from Top Frag. He says, I remember, like, I used to bet on your CS:GO matches. I said, there's no fucking way.
That's sick.
And this has been fucking 6 years now? 5 years?
Was this while you were working at Target and JCPenney and all those?
No.
That was after?
Yeah, this was after. This was after Dodger Stadium. I got into a fender bender. Someone hit me from behind in my car, and like it fucked up my back. And I remember going to work later that day, and I couldn't stand it. It was so hard. And I just remember coming home one day, and I was like, fuck, like I'm just making $12 an hour. Me and Shay are living in a 2-bedroom house with my mom, my dad, my sister, my sister's ex-husband at the time, and her 4 kids. Like really think about that. Like, damn. 11 fucking people in a 750 square foot house. A lot of people don't know that.
That's wild. And you were just working at Target.
Yeah. I mean, Target was when I first started, and then the most recent one was Dodger Stadium. You know, when obviously I met Shay and stuff like that, and it was just 11 people in a fucking 750 square foot house is ridiculous. That's insane. So you had people fucking everywhere, and I just remember coming home one day, and I was like, fuck, I don't want to do this anymore. And I started getting into Counter-Strike betting, you know, where you bet virtual skins. So you're betting virtual skins, and if you win these matches or they win these matches, you get more skins, and you could turn those into money. I could sell knives, you know, there were in currency knives, and it was crazy. It was all virtual. And the reason why I had an advantage to it is because before we started betting and doing all this, I was actually in like the pro scene where people were coming up. Like we were playing a bunch together. Like I could have went two ways. I could have went to playing, you know, semi-pro professionally, or I could have went the betting route. And of course I picked the betting route because it made more sense to make more money then. Pro gamers don't make a ton unless you're at the top. You know, some pro gamers make fucking $20,000-$30,000 a month because of their sponsorships and everything like that.
Well, you're a big gambler anyways.
Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. Well, I didn't know at the time, but I mean, I went the gambling route, and like, it was really cool because I was able to still talk to the people that were playing pro. And so, for instance, I would be like, hey, you have a big match coming up. Like, how do you guys feel? He was, you know, I would talk to them directly, and he'd be like, dude, no, we're going to smash them. Or like, he'd be like, you know what, dude, like we haven't practiced at all this week. He says it's because, you know, one of our dudes are sick. Like that's shit that a lot of people that were betting on these matches had no fucking idea.
You had like insight before betting.
Exactly.
Damn, that's crazy.
And so like, I was able to come up on that, and like, I understood. And then it turned weird, man. Like people started thinking like they were fucking like the mafia of fucking CSGO betting, and like people were having like their own little inner circles, and you know, the pros would try and like dude, a pro team got in trouble for throwing a match. They actually got banned for life in the game because they threw a match and a bunch of people bet on the other team because they told a bunch of people. Like that's ridiculous. Like
that's illegal. That's
you can't fucking ever have anything nice because people want to take advantage of it.
The integrity.
But yeah, dude, it was so fucking stupid. Like that's a whole fucking other story. But so anyway, that was my first business. I charged $5 per person to come in. And, you know, it turned into one person that was like, dude, I like this. I believe in you. Like, fuck it, here's $5. It turned from one person to 50 to 100 to 500 to 1,000 to 1,500 people. And then before I knew it, I was waking up one morning thinking in my head, like, holy shit, I somehow became the fucking king of CSGO betting. And like, it's just because, you know, a lot of people loved me. A lot of people hated me. A lot of people thought I was a scumbag. A lot of people thought I was great. And that's just what happens. But that was my first real business, and I got a lot of money through sponsorships. It wasn't even like the per subscription. It was sick, dude. I would always look at my phone, and every day you would see money come in through PayPal. $5.
Yeah,
And it was just nuts.
So wait, why would they pay you $5? Would you just have like a private Discord?
Yeah, it'd be like a private website where people can look at my insider information that I was betting, like what team that I thought was gonna win. And like, dude, some days I'd kill it. I'd go like 12 for 12, 10 for 10. People would be like, what the fuck? This guy's nuts.
That's insane. Dude, why didn't you make content back then?
I know. I should have. Like, honestly, I really should have.
Yeah.
I would have like 400 people in my Twitch channel, like when I was live and stuff. Like, see, and that's why it was late. Like, I was late to the party. And like, honestly, I'm not even late to the party. I just started later for some reason. And, yeah, dude, it was a wild time. And sponsorship money ranged anywhere from $5,000 up to $20,000, depending on what it was. I had a bunch of sponsors, dude, that would pay just stupid money.
And then at the time, were you still living in that house?
No, we moved out. Me and Shay, we went to go live with a friend, Chris.
Chris Ochoa?
Yep. And we went out there, and I was a stupid kid. This was back when, I'm 32 now. This was back when maybe 2014.
Dude, I was 14 years old.
Yeah, 2014 or around there. Dude, I didn't know how much money I was making. I really didn't until I looked at PayPal, and like it said I made $250,000 in 4 months, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? That's when it started to realize, like, how? Like,
you don't want to buy like a Ferrari or something? Like fucking.
No, dude, we were just being stupid. But like it was fun stupid. Like we were like on a Tuesday, we'd go out to the bar and buy a bottle, and like like all these people are probably looking at us like, what the fuck? Like, but dude, we could afford it. We could. We went to Vegas whenever we wanted. We did whatever we wanted. Like just really picture whatever we wanted to do, we did it.
Right. So where did Shay come into the picture?
CS:GO.
Really?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, in 2 weeks, I'm going to be in Vegas. We're actually meeting up with, her name is Tina. She's actually the one that got me and Shay together. Like, actually the one that was like, hey, you should meet my friend. Hey, you should meet my friend. And then it just clicked.
That's cool.
Yeah. So we're actually going to be meeting her out there. But I met Shay through CS:GO, through Counter-Strike, through a fucking game. That's crazy. And thank God she wasn't a man. Like, I literally thought, I was like, dude, I'm getting catfish. Like, this is fucking weird.
Did you get set up on like a blind date or something?
Yeah, basically, yeah. But it worked out. It literally did. And here we are. I mean, here we are 6 years later. Been together for over 10, but like, holy shit, I forgot when we got married. 2018. Jesus, it just fucking, holy fuck, I've been married for 5 years.
Is that hard?
No.
Marriage hard?
A little bit. Changes the little thing because of the kid.
Yeah. So,
but other than that, everything's fine.
Right.
19, cool. 20. Yeah, 5 fucking years. Holy shit.
I've been engaged for 2. We still haven't planned our wedding.
You get a plan
still, dude, I know. We go back and forth. We're like, should we elope? Should we spend fucking $20,000 on a wedding or $40,000 on a wedding? But like, we're like, why spend that much money on people that we like barely like? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, I don't need to spend that much money on.
Go to Vegas. We got married in Vegas. I mean, we didn't want like a huge wedding.
That's what Shay told me.
Yeah, but like fucking 70 people showed up.
Dang,
so
cool. That's probably how much we'd have. It's 70 people.
Yeah, I would
like
just fucking go get married. Fuck it.
We want to go to like Greece or some shit. And, like,
oh, that'd be fun.
Like that'd be super sick.
Yeah. So.
Dang.
Yeah. No, that's fucking sick. I just.
So you were betting. You were in this house. You were living with Chris. And what was after that? Like, did you start your marketing company?
No. So like you know what got us going? Reddit ads. It was so weird. Like I would throw $100 in Reddit, and it would give me like 50 new subscribers. It was so weird, dude. CS:GO betting was so big at the time. It was nuts, and we were running just ads directly to the subreddit CS:GO betting, right. And yeah, it was stupid. Like I don't understand how it was just so big, and God, I miss it. If I can go back and take away everything that I'm at right now, I would 100% go back, because that was something I really fucking loved. Because like, dude, I played the game, like, and there was like a lot of like, I played literally the game, and like it was a real big conflict of interest, because like, say you're in the NFL, you obviously can't bet on yourself. You know, same thing when you're on CS:GO Lounge, which was where you could bet matches and shit. Sometimes my team was on some of the lounge bets that you can bet on, but truthfully, I think there was only one time that I bet when I was on CS:GO Lounge, and I bet on myself. Like,
did you win?
Oh fuck yeah, I did. No. But like, I told Shay, like, fuck, we're not supposed to do this. If they catch us, like, I'll be banned. Yeah. But I still got top frag. Like, I could still do my thing. I said, fuck it. I said, Shay, throw in everything just on me. And like, dude, we played, and like, we lost first map. I remember that. I was like, man, this is fucking stupid. And I dropped like 40 kills. It was stupid. And then like, we went into map 2. And then we ultimately won map 3. It's still on YouTube. That fucking match is still on YouTube. Like I watch it sometimes, because it's just like, fuck.
You like reminisce?
Oh, dude, I went off. Like I wasn't gonna lose. I was thinking in my head. I remember still sitting down playing, thinking in my head, like, I'm not gonna fucking lose this, because like, if I lose, I'm gonna lose like $7,000. Yeah. And like, dude, it was just crazy. So like, I miss the adrenaline rush of just competing. Like we're never gonna have that. Like, sure, that's why I like business, because I like to compete. I want everybody to do well. Like truthfully, I do. But like in business, I truly feel, and like, it's gonna come off really, really fucking weird, but like, I think in business, especially kind of the fields that we're in, not really marketing, but like IV therapy, it's more dog eat dog, rat eat rat. You know, if my competitor was drowning, I'd fucking put a hose in its mouth. You know, like that type of stuff. Yeah, right. And like, that's me.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, I think that's what you need in a CEO, though. You need to have somebody.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think anybody in this IV world is better than us.
Right.
And that's because, are you up Sunday at 1 a.m. doing stuff? Are you up Saturday? You know, like, yeah, hey, everyone's talks, and we've talked about this before. Like it just sounds miserable, doesn't it? That you're just here, and like, truthfully, not really. Like, hey, that's cool, man. Yeah, go take the kids, go to the zoo. Like, I get that. Like, I should be doing that too with my daughter. I find time to do stuff, but while you're at the zoo on a Saturday or chilling back, you know, on your patio on Sunday, I'm busy doing shit.
Right.
And like, just no one's gonna catch me, dude. No one's gonna catch anybody that, you know, I'm a part of. So like, that's where I come from. Going back to like the gambling side and CSGO, was nobody was going to beat me to being the best analyst possible. Like, I was actually getting asked for gigs and stuff. Like, they were asking me to go like be a color caster and like a commentator on these matches and shit. And I never wanted to do that because then it goes a different route. So I think there were other analysts like me, but nobody at my rate. Like, I had a lot of fucking people with me. It was so weird. I don't know how I did it. Like, I was watching other people. Like, there was this dude on Fox who had like 10,000 people that would always listen to him, but like, he stopped doing it for some reason. Yeah. And I just took over, dude. I don't know what happened, but
when did you stop? Why did you stop?
They put a relegation on it. The Washington Gaming Commission stepped in and said like, hey, there's 10-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 14-year-olds betting thousands and they're losing everything. And I was like, man, this is ridiculous.
You had like parents fucking calling.
No, like, yeah, no, it was terrible. So anyway, I wake up one morning and it went through. They were suing Valve, Steam. And Valve put a 7-day trade lock on virtual skins. So the whole thing about virtual skins was I could trade all my skins to you in seconds. Back and forth. And there was nothing wrong. When Steam put a 7-day ban on that, so if I send skins to you, it takes 7 days for you to get. Right. Killed betting. It killed the whole fucking thing. Damn. And I remember that day sitting there. I had like 180 cancellations. I was like, man, this is it. It's over. Like this is it. Like, it's actually over. It killed all the gambling websites. There was like roulette in casinos and like jackpots and other stuff. I wish I had video of that, dude. That'd be so sick. You're right. I should have fucking recorded my whole life. Content. There was websites where you can go. It was called CSGO Jackpot and Skin Arena. And they were shady as fuck. Like you're talking about fucking probably Peruvians and like Romanian people. Like these sites were shady as fuck. Right. But you can go in and you play against other people. Say it was you, me, and 10 other people, and we were all throwing in skins into a jackpot. You get a probability rate. So if I put in 10,000 and you put in $100 and everybody else put in $500, who's gonna win? Right. More than likely, it's gonna be me. Yeah. But it was just random. It was fucking random. And people would throw in 1,800, 2,000. And like, these jackpots, dude, would get to 20, 25,000. I remember it was one night, 3 a.m. I was just fucking around. I wasn't even trying to do anything crazy. And I threw in 2 CSGO keys at a value of $5. And everybody else in the pot was doing like fucking 10,000. One did 8,000. It ultimately went up to about $27,000.
That's insane.
And the probability of me winning was like a 0.01%. I fucking won. I won. I right there at 3 a.m. It showed my name. It popped up. Lopez OMG wins with a probability. I said, no fucking way. I just won 27,000. I remember fucking yelling at Shay because it was 3 a.m. I was like, Shay, I fucking won all of this fucking shit. It was nuts, dude. It's explaining it is never going to be equivalent to you seeing it. And sadly, you're never going to see it again. Yeah. And it was just so fucking sick, dude. CSGO Double was a sponsor of ours, and it was roulette. It was literally roulette, green, black, and red. Right. Like, you just bet on it. And so we always got sponsorships from there. And yeah, it's just never going to, damn, fuck, I miss it.
Dude, back in 2018, it was my 18th birthday. I was able to bet on it was a website called Nitrogen Sports. I only take Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, no, that was a sponsor. Sports? That was a sponsor. Dude, my fucking jersey downstairs, Nitrogen.
Dude, I think I saw it. Yeah. That's what. Yeah. So Nitrogen Sports had a big gambling thing, and when I was 18, I was able to buy Bitcoin. I was able to open up a Coinbase account, and I would play blackjack till fucking like 2 a.m. and I was sitting there, and I'd put my whole check, and I was working at Chipotle at the time, and my check was like $500, and I'd put the whole fucking thing in there and make like $1,500. Like I would fucking like play blackjack. I love blackjack. Like it's sick. I try not to play it now at casinos, but I fucking love blackjack.
Jesus Christ.
I ended up like looking up like probability, and I'd fucking like I would study blackjack. So I'm like, dude, I'm going to be a professional blackjack player.
And you still can.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like I want to do it. Like I'm honestly, Joe, I'm so fucking good at blackjack. Like I want to play. Like I fucking love blackjack.
I always thought that's a whole other fucking story. Like let's stay on fucking topic. No, that's fucking sick. That's dope. Oh, they had blackjack games too in CS:GO. Like you would bet skins and you would do all that stuff. It was a whole different time. It was a whole different time, and it's never gonna be like that again unless somebody can come in and somehow make it like that. But I just don't see it. There's
Is there something similar to that?
No, I wish. If anybody ever fucking finds that, send it my way. But so anyway, the whole Top Rank thing that opened my eyes to like bigger money. I was like, holy shit! I didn't think it was gonna be like. I always thought like it would go away, and it did. And then I was like, I was kind of at a crossroads, and I said, "Fuck!" Like we've moved in at this point to a really, to a better apartment. We lived in a really good area, but it was costing me $1,650 for a 1-bedroom, all electricity and everything. It was probably costing us about $2,200 in a 1-bedroom apartment in, close to Pasadena in the Arcadia area, which was really good in California, like a really good area. And it just, I remember that happening, dude, and like instantly, like. We were blowing all our money. We were having a great fucking time. Like it didn't fucking matter. We had fucking big ass TV, everything. It was ridiculous. And I just remember at the time like saying like, fuck Shay, like I don't think we can afford like a rent. Like that's how bad it got.
Were you low on money? Or were you just thinking ahead?
Yeah, we were just no. We were low on money because I thought the next month we were gonna re-up on everything, and it didn't happen.
Shut down.
And I was thinking in my head like, fuck, I'm just an idiot. Like I spent all this money, but like live and learn. I don't really beat myself up over lost money because I feel like I always feel it's always going to come back. Even back then when it wasn't necessarily coming back the next month. I was like, I just felt like it was going to be okay, but we had to break our lease. We moved out in 2 days, and poor Shay was stressed as fuck, but I mean, it happened, that's what we had to do. And then I remember talking to my cousin's husband. Super grateful for getting a job with him, and I was able to finally propel and keep a job. I was there for I think I was there for like a year and a half.
Where were you working?
I was working as a I got signed on as a I don't even know, honestly. I was supposed to be a dude that read blueprints, and there's no fucking way. Like I tried, but realistically, like. The dude and like he's a great, he understands stuff as well. Like his name is Danny. He's really good at what he does. Another family member of mine, fucking whiz when it came to blueprints. Sadly, I'm not gonna understand fucking blueprints. Like I'm just not. Like I'm gonna need fucking training. Like I needed to know why this fucking little door cost $600. He just knew.
Yeah.
So like you can't really teach that. He just knows. Like he just knows. So
he probably knew for years.
Exactly. So like he was able to do all of that, and I was like, yeah, there's no fucking way. So I came in to be like an estimator, and I was like, this isn't gonna fucking work, dude. Because like I was literally sitting there on my fucking looking at these blueprints all fucking day. I was like, okay, I could be so much more valuable anywhere else.
Yeah.
A position opened up, and I guess they were having trouble like running the books and stuff. So I got put in to be a director of fucking accounting, which I've never been an accountant in my fucking life. I bounced around, dude. Like I was a project manager at one fucking point. I was a project coordinator, and then director of accounting, and then just director of fucking almost everything. Yeah. And like, that's kind of why like I had a bad time there, but I will give them props for giving me a title to work harder. Right. Because I was able to just kind of propel there. And I'm not talking about and for everybody fucking listening, seriously, I'm not talking about a $5,000 project. I'm talking about I was creating and helping build Walgreens, T-Mobiles, Fedexes. Like that's fucking wild. Like a guy that has no construction experience, if you put your fucking mind to anything, I think you can do everything possible except like a doctor or a lawyer.
I think you could do some doctor shit,
dude. No, fuck that.
You can look it up on YouTube.
No, there's no way. Like, I can't. But like, when you really think about it, really think about it, I got thrown in on contracts with Walgreens. Like, I don't even know. Like, but it's actually super simple. It wasn't like super terrible. It's just like, but a guy that has no experience was like, yeah, fuck it. We're gonna try you. We'll see what happens. And like, dude, I was in charge of fucking Cruz. I was in charge of people going to these sites all over the fucking United States. Right. And it was just wild. It was just wild. And like, the business was kept shitty. And like, honestly, for a long time, I really resented a little bit of my family members, for that. And realistically, they were just dumb. They didn't understand. It just happened to them. They needed some help, and it is what it is. But ultimately, that business went under. And that was because just a lot of fatal flaws. I don't need to go like into it and reopen the hatch on everything. It was just people didn't understand money. People wanted to blame other people. And realistically, if you own your business and it fails, that's on you. Yeah. It's not on your fucking employees. It's not on anybody else. It's on you to make sure you do it correctly. That's it. If this ever goes down, OMG Marketing, Arizona IV Medics, I'm gonna blame myself because I'm the fucking there. I'm there. That's who I am. I'm not going to go ahead and fucking blame you or blame fucking Chris or Michaela, it has nothing to do with them. So that's kind of where I'm at. But so anyway, that construction job happened 2015, 2016. And I fucking just I hated it, dude. I was like, this is so fucking stupid. Some days there'd be weeks where we thought we wouldn't get paid. It was bad. Like, I'd have to get funded. And I felt bad, dude, because I had like 40 employees, and like, those are people with mortgages, kids, like we might not get paid. Like, what? Like, dude, we had a lender. We always had to borrow money to pay payroll, which is fucking a terrible way to run business. Yeah. Thankfully now we don't do that. Like, we have money in the accounts and like we get paid. It's clockwork. There's no issue. We never miss a payroll. We have emergency funds in case it ever gets weird, but like, dude, we're fine. But so anyway, I decided to leave there. I actually worked there was this dude, his name was Joel. He was kind of like a mentor to me, a little bit weird on that side because he was like married, had 3 kids, but like he still tried to live like this player type, model. Like, he wanted to still go out and like talk to women and like, and like, I just think that's fucking weird. Like, I get it. I get it. And then I don't. But like, he was kind of like my mentor, dude. He started his own construction company. I went with him. He was paying me $1,000 a week, and like, my gut was still like Counter-Strike. Like, I still want to do it. And like, we had a small falling out. And last I heard, he was doing fine. Yeah. I actually might be doing better now than him. I have no idea. I don't know what type of style he makes or what he has. I know he has houses and shit. Obviously, I don't own a house yet. So like, maybe he's doing better, but I found a way to be fine. But like, hopefully he's doing good. It's just, we had a small falling out because he wanted stuff done his way. And like, I just wasn't feeling it. And that's when I knew like, fuck, I can't work for somebody else. I just can't. Like, I'm going to do my own thing. So 2017 of March, started OMG Marketing. And I kind of went back on Top Frag. Like, I was like, okay, I did stuff there. I think I can build businesses. I really can. And like, dude, one thing led to another, and here I am. 2023. I believe we had our best year yesterday, last year, clearing about $2 million in net revenue. Damn. Profited maybe $1 million.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So it's and like, the thing is, I'm not even trying. Like, I'm not even pushing the marketing. Right. Like, we're doing so well with the clients that we have now that have been with us for years. Like, I have clients still back from 2017. But we're doing so well with all of that. I don't even look for clients. Honestly, the only exposure we get is through either the podcast or through TikTok. Right. And people will find OMG Marketing and then reach out. And the reason why is because, like, seriously, like, we have 9 employees right now. It'd be hard to bring in new people, because if I bring in new people, I can't.
And you have to push.
I can't fail them, dude. Yeah. Like, I have to do everything fucking possible to make them be the best. Like, that's just what it is. That's why I can't. We've opened the floor to IV companies, but like in Arizona, I can't bring on any IV companies because I don't care about them. Like, I want to be the best here in Arizona, which we are. Why am I going to self-compete against myself because I know myself, I'm going to work my ass off to make them the best. I might as well go look for them in other states, which we are helping people in other states. But nobody in Arizona or any state that I want to go into, like Nevada. I mean, whoever's in Nevada right now should enjoy their time until we get there. And then, it's going to be the same thing. Like, I'm going to take that market share. Just like in Texas. Like, I haven't, we've been doing a lot of stuff in Texas, but like, there's a lot of competition there. And like, no doubt in my mind, I'm going to go in and we're going to take it. Wherever I go, I want to be number one. And that's just what's going to happen. If I have to, that's just how my brain operates. I know it sounds a little naive.
But you bet on yourself.
Yeah.
Like you believe in yourself.
Yeah, I have to. I mean, that's literally the only way. So
that's true.
But yeah, that's how we started the marketing company. After that whole fallout, at construction, I just decided like, fuck this, dude. I'm never doing this again. And then the whole marketing thing was whole fucking trial and error. You had people there, you had people come and go. You had people that believed in it, and then 2 weeks later, nobody wanted to do anything. It is what it is, and like I'm really difficult to work with. I really am.
I know.
Yeah, it's no. It's
Joe never answers my text.
No, it's really hard. It's really hard to work with me. It really is.
I got you.
And it's just
you
because
like things a certain way.
Dude, I just demand a little bit harder. That's all. Like
that's fair.
I don't know. I try and think like yeah, sometimes you could slow down and everything like that, but damn, we're fucking 30. I mean, you're young as fuck, but like we're fucking, I'm thinking 30, dude. I have maybe 50 years, and like that's it. Like I got to do it my way, and if it doesn't work out my way, then I can switch it and change it. I'll always listen to people. I'll always take. I don't like the word criticism. I just like truthfully, like criticism means you're telling somebody they're fucking up. Like, let's be fucking real. Like, you're not taking constructive criticism. I think that's fucking a joke. You suck, and I'm gonna tell you what I think is good, or maybe I suck, and you could tell me why I think it's not. I'm not criticizing or fixing criticism. So stupid.
You talk about you only have about 50 years left. Does dying scare you?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Because what the fuck happens? But then again, like when you're like high strung on a bunch of shit and you're doing a bunch of stuff and like you're just tired day in and day out, like fuck it. It kind of sounds kind of nice. You're gonna be in a box and that's it. It's over.
You'll be able to rest. Finally.
Yeah. Finally, because like I'm not gonna rest until I'm fucking dead. Like I'm not. I don't see myself retiring. I don't see myself doing anything like that. I'm not gonna fucking. And a lot of people get like, damn, what a life to live. Like. All money in the world doesn't buy you happiness, but it does buy you whatever the fuck you want. Like that's just where I'm at on it. Truthfully, honestly, want to see the kid grow up, want to see her get married, want to see her finish high school, do all the good stuff.
Right.
And I'd be content with that, realistically. Like honestly, I think that's kind of where my calling is right there. Like I think I'd be cool with that.
Would you be happy with her working like a minimum wage job if she's happy?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. No.
I was like, damn.
No. If she's obviously
happy working $15 an hour and
100%, because like there's not everybody on the planet wasn't built to build businesses and do this stuff. You still need, like, I still need the people that work. I don't pay my people minimum wage. I don't. I mean, they're starting right now, $20-$25 an hour.
Did you see all the heat you got from the social media management position?
Yeah.
Dude, you got so funny.
No. Like for $14 an hour, like I like really think about it, like $14 an hour.
It's just posting on Instagram.
Just to post or just to message people, and you're from home and you don't have to go anywhere. What?
You could actually have another job. Like you could be working from home at another job and then be doing that, sitting on your phone doing that.
Yeah, no. People got all heated over 14 an hour. I said, but like it is what it is. Like you're gonna get people that are gonna be pissed, but like I could find probably 10 really good people for 14 an hour.
Yeah,
and
there's workers in this world.
Yeah. But like I'm not trying to like really nickel in. If I really wanted nickel and dime, I'd go to $12.80 for minimum wage in Arizona.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, no, I get a lot of hate for that. That was nuts. It's just crazier too, because like seriously, I am an average Joe. I don't really consider myself being something top tier. I just get my work done, and that's pretty much it. But having a following and stuff, like you got to watch what you say. You got to, and I don't like
footprint.
Yeah, I don't really like that. Like I just don't. Like I'm just gonna be how I am. If people really don't like me, then oh fucking wow, I can't really.
It's who you are.
Yeah, it's just who I am. But like. Fuck, I love helping people, and I wish that everyone that's watching and hearing and listening can build their own business one day, because the financial freedom alone, if you can get there, is the benefits are insane.
Dude, I literally I posted a year wrapped because I started with you back in June.
Yeah.
And all my highlights of my life like were from the past 6 months.
Yeah.
Like I looked back at my camera roll everywhere from June to where when I worked in an office, it was fucking awful. Like I didn't do anything. All I did was work. Like it was terrible. And then from June on, dude, my life was amazing. Like I was traveling. I was doing fun shit for work. I mean, like we had the Super Bowl events. Like it was awesome. Like it's crazy.
No, it's
I wish everybody could work for themselves.
I think everybody should work a retail job at least once.
My first job was Tilly's.
Yeah, okay.
Retail job.
Seriously, I think there should be a requirement. Like everyone should work at least 6 months in retail.
Yeah.
Because then you really understand like how retail is. Hats off to fucking retail workers because you know, it's wild, dude, especially like Black Friday or something. Holy shit. I worked multiple Black Fridays. And it was just chaos. Like it's crazy too because like some of the sales that are going on aren't even fucking sales. It's just Black Friday. Like it's the like fucking brilliant fucking genius marketing.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like if she can at least work retail and understand, you know, what it goes through and how to understand and get like those core values, by all means. I learned a lot, but like, dude, retail was also fucking crazy. Like and I say that with like, it was crazy with your coworkers. And especially if you get into like the whole fucking other story and holy shit, that's a whole rabbit hole. Yeah. But like we would party on the weekends. We'd party off of shifts and stuff. And like, dude, coworkers would date coworkers. And like, it was like the same fucking, it was just ridiculous. Like, I feel like every Target was the same thing. And like, I hope somebody can comment on that like eventually because I really truthfully believe Target was the same thing. You had young Target crews in every fucking Target across America and they all party together and they all date each other. And I swear to God, because like I went to a party in West Covina a long time ago in California and we were watching the fight. It was literally Brock Lesnar versus Cain Velasquez in UFC. And I was at this random house. I forgot what it was. And I was talking to this girl and then I talked to this other girl and this other dude and this other girl. And then there were two other dudes that we were all just shooting the shit. And I was like, oh, so how do you all know each other? And they're like, oh, we all work at Target. I said, no fucking way. I was like, dude, I work at Target. I work way in the fuck. I think it's literally the same thing. I think
that shit still goes on.
It has to. Or every retail that just has like, that has new kids coming in, it just has to, because that's the only ones you're going to be there. I had a girlfriend from Target that I thought I literally thought I was going to marry. I swear to God, she had
married in Target.
Yeah, it was really weird, dude. She had a kid. She had two kids. I don't know what happened. For some reason, I had a feeling that I was going to marry this girl, and obviously it didn't work out. I'm thankful where the fuck I'm at now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was wild, dude. It was totally wild. And I swear to God, it has to be there has to be clicks in every fucking Target. Like that's just what it is. I couldn't believe it.
That's so funny.
But yeah, going back, would love for her to reach core values, would love for her to open her own shit. And I think with us having the expertise and like the just overall the experience, I think she would open up her own thing eventually.
Yeah.
I plan on hopefully helping her out. I'm not going to be one of those people that just kind of spend all the money and not give it to the kid. Like I plan on having a savings for her. I plan on, having stuff in her name that she's not going to know about, just to kind of hopefully help her out when we're gone.
Yeah.
So like, that's honestly, cool. that's the end of it right there. Like if I can do that, dying on a bed, and I know that's it, I'll be completely fucking fine.
Yeah.
Again, I would love to inspire one person through the podcast.
Yeah.
If we can inspire one person, I'd be fucking ecstatic.
Me too.
It doesn't need to be millions, but if it could be one to just kind of jump and do their thing, I'm cool with that. If we had one fucking fan, I'd be stoked.
Yeah.
Like that's how I always thought with my TikTok and with my Instagram. And then
dude, now you have a shitload of
people
love you.
No, it was nuts, dude. It went from literally 100 people to 200 to 1,000, and then it just fucking just kept blowing. Insane. Yeah.
What are you at right now? Like 100,000?
123,000 because I stopped posting.
Yeah. Damn,
but
dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, if I keep posting, it'll go right back up.
You should.
But yeah, so wrapping back, daughter, she'll be fine, and then yeah, I couldn't work for anybody else. I decided OMG was the greatest move possible. Ups and downs like every business has. You just can't really quit. I learned some stuff from people, good people that did their thing. And, obviously people that, aren't here anymore that didn't want to work with the company. And like, I get it. They have their own path. They really do. They have their own path. There's no really remorse toward anything like that. The only thing that I really can't do, and like, I'm kind of lazy myself, but like when you have like deadlines due and like money coming in, like you have to do stuff, you don't do it. Like that's just unacceptable. Like,
yeah, agreed.
We really just don't. I don't need that.
Yeah.
So like that's why like people get upset. Like, oh, you're so hard. Da, da, da. I'm like, no,
That's one of my pet peeves is working with people that don't want to work hard. Like I honestly work hard. Like I'm fucking working Monday through Sunday. Like I'm always doing something and I'm always striving for more. And when you bring people on and they want to do bare minimum, cut corners, and I hate that shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves. You probably see it a lot more because you deal with hiring people and you see it on a bigger scale. I hire 1 to 2 people for video stuff. And I mean, most of them are great, but you have some people that want to show up late and then they don't want to do shit.
Yeah, it's just like an opportunity. That's all. Like it's a small opportunity to do something great. Like if you get hired on, like let's just go back to it. If you get hired on for $14 an hour for social media, that $14 an hour, if you kick ass, like you might. Yeah. I might take you and go throw you somewhere else that you make $1,000 a week. I don't know.
Agreed.
People just don't really see the opportunity on it. They just bitch and they're like, oh, 14, what the fuck? Like,
well, it's like the whole thing. People don't want to work for a company. I mean, they don't want to work hard. They don't want to build something. They want to be plopped right into, a good position.
Yeah. And like, I go back and forth with myself on this because like, truthfully, and like, I have to really understand this is that nobody is going to work harder on the business than the owner. That's it. That's it. Because like if you have anybody else that's gonna do that, it's really rare, and it's like you're not doing it for that. Luckily for me, like I didn't own some businesses, and I worked my ass off for a lot of the businesses, and like I'm kicking myself on that, but not necessarily because I actually did a really good job, but like I would work fucking 18 hours days sometimes, and this wasn't my fucking business. Yeah. So like I can expect to hire people and have them think I need them here 14 hours a day. They need to work how I work. It's never going to happen.
Yeah. No.
So I've come to terms with that, and it's been a little bit better. Yeah. But like, yeah, it's just, damn. I just wish I could find people that would work fucking hard, and I would bonus them and like just keep doing it, and just I don't want them to expect anything. I don't want them to expect I'm going to bonus them. I don't want them to expect anything. I just want them to do a really, really good job, and then get paid good money. And that's it. Yeah. But it is what it is. It goes back and forth on the good people, the bad people, and I just think that's how it's always going to be until you fucking get people like at a really good salary, like I'm talking like 150 a year or something like that.
Yeah, agreed.
So but yeah, I just couldn't work for anybody anymore. Went to OMG, did that, and then that's when I met one of the bigger clients that I've gotten, and like I have a decent amount of clients right now, but it was all through Reddit, man. It was all through a Reddit post, and I remember, dude. Oh, I fucking remember. I would have people tell me that Reddit wasn't gonna bring in quality people. Oh man, are people wrong? And like that's I think my gift is I could see stuff before others. Like I can see different trends. I could see what's going to work, what's not going to work. And I think it's just like a natural thing. And luckily I was blessed with that. But I literally said it. I said, we're going to hit good on Reddit if I keep giving out good information. A lot of people hate giving free info and free stuff and just helping because they're not getting anything in return. Right. I'm a big believer in giving away all my fucking knowledge possible, because literally less than 1% is going to take advantage of it. I can go step 1 to step 100 on how to build a successful digital marketing company or a successful mobile IV therapy company, and less than 1% are going to take advantage of it. I can literally, seriously, like really think about that. I'm going to give a free fucking course, and I'm going to tell you how to make your first dollar up to $1 million, and nobody's going to take advantage of that. It's so weird to me. And so I just started giving out just the best fucking advice possible, wasting time, and not even necessarily wasting time, just everything, just being a complete open book. I opened up my books on what I was making per month. I opened up everything. And a lot of people appreciated it. A lot of people were like, damn, I'm going to check this out. I guarantee you not more, maybe one succeeded. Seriously.
Yeah.
You know, that ultimately opened up a door for a client because they liked what they saw, and they weren't going to do it themselves. They already said it like, hey, I'm not going to do it myself, but I really like what you did and what you said. And of course that person was Matt, you know, owner of Arizona IV Medics. And so I talked with him for a little bit, met him on Reddit. He was like, hey, so how much for this? So we could change this. I was like, I went like the highest ever. I was because like truthfully, it was going to be a lot of work. And I said, it's going to probably cost about $4,000 a month. And he goes, that's it. And I go, yeah, that's it. And, yeah, dude. And then like it went one thing to another. We talked for weeks on weeks. And he was like, what about you just take over fucking everything? And I think I quoted him like 13,000. He was like, okay. And like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? And so like, that's how I came into the world. And like, I fell in love with it, dude. For some reason, I really like mobile IV therapy. It helps people. I feel like we're helping on a day-to-day basis. I wake up in the morning thinking like, fuck, we're helping these people not go to the ER. They're going to feel better. You know, we're helping moms, dads, you know, we've saved lives. Like, I love that. Yeah. One thing turned into another. I was just their marketing guy. Then their president and their main nurse got fired for some personal reasons. And then I remember Shay literally coming to me one day, like when all that happened, and she says, hey, why don't you tell Matt, like you'd help him, you know, for like a couple weeks till they get on their feet again, because like, you know, he took over everything. And I said, no, not really. I'm running the marketing company. Like I'm just, you know, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
And you know, I was charging my brand new Tesla at the charging station. I remember talking on the phone to Matt, and I was like, hey Matt, I said, if you want, man, like if you need some help, like just let me know. I'll come in for a month, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. And, you know, I'll help you get everything back to normal. And like, we'll get this done. And he goes, and like, just like how everybody else says it, he's, you know what? That sounds good. I'll talk to my wife. Let me see what, you know, what Robin thinks. And like in my head, I'm thinking in my head, like, oh, this isn't, he's obviously telling me in a very polite way. Yeah. Like, no, it's cool. I'm good. But no, he was being dead serious. He actually talked to his wife, and then we had a meeting, and one thing led to another. You know, I became their, you know, chief operations officer, you know, low key, because they just fired somebody. They didn't want to bring somebody in right away. Yeah. But I came in, I fixed a bunch of stuff. You know, there was a lot of personal vendettas, and a lot of people that wanted, you know, they were trying to gain wealth through the company on their own, when realistically, I didn't need that wealth. I was already doing completely fine on my own. I didn't need another fucking headache. Like, yeah, sure, the money's good, but like coming in with another fucking headache isn't like I would do without the money. So like you had other people that were trying to become CEO and but try to become this and try to become that, and it's just like, holy fuck, like you guys have no interest in going in this fucking business. You're just trying to gain your own fucking personal wealth. One thing led to another. It worked out. 4 to 6 weeks turned into a year. That year turned into 2, and here I am for 3. And a lot of people don't know that story about how OMG Marketing became with Arizona IV Medics. Yeah. And it just turned out to work. It worked out really well, and here we are pushing into another year, and we're gonna do it all over again. Summer, winter, all that stuff, and I'm looking forward to it.
All right, we've been recording for a while. I think we're good. Let's wrap up with I'm gonna read a Would You Rather. You ready?
What?
Would you rather?
Would I rather what?
Would you rather have to break your own leg using a hammer, or have to break your best friend's leg?
Best friend's leg.
Your best friend's leg? Yeah. You piece of shit.
Yeah, he's taking that. Yeah, he's taking.
You would rather hit someone else with a hammer?
Yeah.
Damn. I don't know if I could hit someone else with a hammer.
Yep.
You couldn't hit yourself?
No. He's taking that shit all day. I can't wait till he sees this too. Yeah. Because fucking, you know, it's best man duties basically. Yeah. So he's, yeah. Oh, dude, 100%. Like, no question in my mind. I'd hit the shit out of Chris's leg. But yeah. All right. No, we can wrap it up like that. Hey, thanks for listening, guys. You know, episode 1. You know, we'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.